problem at all.
She seems to draw a lot of fire at the moment for some reason.
Something you need.
But you can count on me.
Probably should put this in your armor hand. Stand and fight, I'm afraid, because it doesn't seem to be letting up. There we go. Let's just check this formation. I think at this point it would be we need a tougher party member there, but we haven't got one, so this formation will just have to do, I'm afraid.
Just name what you want.
Name it.
Aha, lucky we checked.
Nature's servant awaits.
Something you need.
Vita, more.
Alright.
Ready and willing. This way then?
Now we have a magical quarterstaff. And some sling bullets. Nothing really useful. And okay, we need new power cells. Nothing more, nothing less. Right.
Ready and able. Of course.
Yeah, we could go in there, but we've got an unexplored corridor up here. So I think we'll take this one first. Now. Okay, we should probably give some scripts to Minsk. Customize script. Okay. Standard attack, I think, is probably the best. I just turn AI off when I don't want them charging off into the fog of war. So, customize script, standard attack. Okay.
You point. The bigger they are, the harder I hit.
Scroll of identify.
Sword, Minsk, and who stand? Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Alright. I have a feeling we're going to have a lot of battle axes by the end of this.
Yes. I wouldn't dream of refusing.
Something up?
Probably best to check for traps in a long, thin corridor, into which a lightning bolt might strike and hit us all for considerable damage.
Oh, yes.
Generally, though, I don't think you should have traps where your monsters are going to be, because, well, it makes sense that a sleeping monster one day would step into them and trigger it. Right.
Time to move?
Can you
Gotcha.
unlock this? No.
Something you need. Just as I thought.
Right, so that's obviously something we come back to. Instead, we must go this way. And just for those of you who may be curious, there is a similar door over here, and it again can't be unlocked. So the game designers are telling us quite clearly that we should be wandering this way. We have a radiant method.
Where Minsk goes,
Ready and
evil
able.
stands
No idea what one of those is.
I await your as I
Probably light-based. Ah, it's colour spray. Come on, guys. Ooh, haha.
Yeah.
Let's,
Good to go.
let's just wait for them to get up. They're a bit tired at the moment. Shouldn't be long. And it's just kind of blinking away at Minsk. If you could wake up sometime soon, that'd be good. Actually, no colour spray. Yes, how long does it last? Duration special. So at least 5 rounds. So I'm guessing. So just wait here. It's no rush.
Go for the eyes. Armored. Jump.
Yeah. Go on either side so he can't do that again. There we go. That wasn't so hard now, was it? Ah. Should also probably put gameplay options, feedback, to hit rolls. I like to have those. Just so I know what the odds of hitting something are. Makes sense. Why is the combat music playing? I'll save and see you. Yes, it is I. Have you been performing any services for me? I do wish it. Open the doors and perform your duties. I seem to have misplaced a stone. Do you know where it is, my servant? Ah, of course. How could I forget? Right.
What do you want?
So we have a way of opening, I think, these doors now, but we've got to find...
A den of stinking evil. Cover your nose, Boo. We will leave no crevice untouched.
Find real Ev.
Red as rain.
Flame arrow, potion of healing. So, ordinary arrows. Ah, stuff. So it's a longsword +1. Yeah, at this point we should probably transfer these things to... Ah, scimitar. You can actually use this half decently. There we go. No one can really benefit from... Well, actually, you can. That's surprising. It's a nice looking shield, that, actually. Right.
Our actions are good, and will serve the greater balance.
Yeah, at least she's happy. Ah, proper healing potions, dispel magic, a spear, and a scimitar. It's worth picking all this stuff up because we don't have much money to start out with in the game, and the more we have to sell off, the easier it will be to get started on proper adventuring, which requires decent equipment in the very least.
Something you need to the task at hand.
Right. Let's poke our heads around here. Okay. Probably good idea to rest soon. I'm thinking of this chamber as a good safe place.
Live by the sword. Live a good long time.
Ah, we have the lesser clay golems here. Okay. So these will be activated at some point. Not saying what point, in case you don't want me metagaming on that.
Ready and able.
But
as you will.
yeah, clay golems are quite nasty because they can only be really hurt by blunt weapons.
Feel the backhand of justice.
Okay. Sing. I think protection from missiles could probably come in handy at some point.
Name it. Just like except for the torture and all.
Of course.
Right. Let's just take all the stuff here. hopefully Imran can
Ready,
actually
move
get
out.
some
You stand back for justice. Swords.
Arrows,
See
yeah?
battle bow.
Something you
Run,
need.
bow,
Something else?
run.
Good to go?
Aha. Excellent. Now we got an actual supply of ammo for you. Right. Now, if only... Well,
Ready, and I wouldn't
seeing
dream
as
of
we're going to
refusing.
rest soon anyway, we might as well
Yes.
use our spells. Ah, we can put that on someone else, but how long does it last? That is the question. 5 turns. That's a considerable length of time, 5 minutes in effect. And that translates out to a game hour. So let's use that on Minsk. And
Minsk, make way, villainy. Hero coming through.
send him in to distract.
Great fun. Right?
And can't really buff him as such, except for singing.
Whatever I can do to help.
And he should be able to take them down. It's lucky goblins aren't too smart, because otherwise they'd see that he had this brilliant pink aura about him, which clearly translates to protection from normal arrows. Aha. Identify scroll. Invest in your hands.
Something you need.
Right, more
Time
arrows
to
to
move?
pick up.
Right you are.
Excellent. I think it's pretty clear that we won't be able to carry everything out of here. So we're going to have to start making decisions as to what's more valuable. So everyone apart from Minsk and the Beige Balladeer are at carrying capacity almost. Let's just
Armored, sharpened, and where Minsk goes, evil stands aside.
check around these corners. Find the remaining goblins. Ah, okay. I think this is a good point to rest at.
Ready, and just name what you want.
Well, actually, not quite yet. I think we can take any goblins that come at us. So,
Yep. Alright, alright.
more arrows. Not going to bother taking the bows now.
Jump on my sword while you can, evil. I won't be as gentle.
Oh, dust method. Irritated by glass dust. Nothing really we can do to help. Except maybe just a cheeky web for no reason.
You put the bigger they are, the harder I hit.
Of course.
So don't teach my hamster to suck eggs.
Something you need.
Okay, start singing.
What you want?
How are we doing here? Let's just finish him off with this magic missile. There we go.
Minsk.
Haven't really got any.
Name it. No problem at all.
Let's snipe the goblins as they're being held. No reason not to. Saves us a bit of trouble. We got plenty of arrows. 1 damage to goblin. Okay. I like to imagine the 1 damages are incredibly unlucky shots, especially for the target. Like, ow, my left finger, you know, or oh, you hit me right in the foot. We're just praying for a critical, finish them off.
Yes. I wouldn't dream of refusing.